Support for City Series boys basketball is provided by the Akron Public Schools Career Education Department at 330-761-3131 or apscareers.com.
Good evening and welcome to Ellet High School Gymnasium here tonight for City Series action, our premier telecast of the 2014 season. Tonight's host on the scoreboard, the Ellet Orangemen. They're headed by Mark Fisher, coming in at 7-1 overall, their lone loss till the Bookville Griffins in the City Series play. Dave Milo will bring his Firestone Falcons in to the Orangemen's domain here with a record of 5-3 after losing big-time players, the likes of Jerome Lane and Kevin Gladney. They come back, and they're led by number 1, Evan Kennerly, big scorer, leading scorer in the series right now. Also starting for the Falcons, Raybon Lewis, Jones, DeVoris Allen, and Miles Kirk as we'll tip it up. Brayon Brady wins the tap. Jake Fisher, Javante Ray, Deontay Williams, Jake Williams, and Brayon Brady in the middle for the Orangemen, as Firestone comes out in their traditional 2-3. Joe Pacansky and Dave Schick with you to bring you the action tonight. They're going to go right into Brady, kick it back out to Jake Fisher. Firestone, this is their main defense that they do play. Ball kicked away, but Fisher gathers it back in.
Yeah, certainly a Firestone Falcon team with a lot less size and a lot less speed from last year. Missing two marquee players in the City Series.
Three-point attempt, nice closeout by Kennerly, and it's rebounded by Jaquan Jones. Possession took 40 seconds, nothing to do. Extended defensive pressure from the Orangemen as they come out in a 2-3 half-court trap, really extending their 2-3 on the baseline, and that's the first turnover of the ball game as they got DeVoris Allen with his tiptoe on the line.
Yeah, and a lot of speed up top. You saw trapping in the half court, meeting up there. Good guard play both by Ray and Fisher up top.
There's a steal. Nice bounce pass to Kennerly. He fills the lane and scores. First two of the ball game. Evan Kennerly filling that lane. 2-0 Firestone.
And he can score, and as Joe mentioned, but I mean, last year you think about it, he was the third option, if not the fourth option at times.
Right.
And now he's
spot up three-point shooter.
Such a bigger role now that we're seeing the more versatile play that he can bring.
Fisher drives, he gets bumped, no whistle. Brady up with the left hand and good. Nice rebound and finish by Brayon Brady. His first two. Firestone back on the attack.
I see how high, I mean, they're coming.
Really extending that 2-3.
Yeah, to the top, almost a 10-foot line of the volleyball line.
Three-pointer is long. Rebound loose on the floor, scooped up.
Yeah, he's got to fight for that one a little more.
Raybon Lewis with a nice cut, and that time Allen finds the 10 for his first two.
Yeah, and if you're Brady, you didn't get a great box out, but you got the size and the height to go up and get the rebound and keep it up top. Keep it high.
Jake Williams gets his shot blocked, but he gets it back inside to Brady. And great smothering defense. It's another turnover. Kennerly out on the break. Nice pass. And it's blocked on the other end. Fisher gets called for the foul as he might have come across the wrist there a little bit.
That's a tough foul to come all the way across. And he got good position with his hand to get to the ball, but a little bit of that body. Not really enough to, per se, give him a great advantage, but still had contact there. On the other end, though, Brady getting frustrated, getting in there triple teamed, no call, and he does what just frustrates me the most on and off the basketball court. When a guy doesn't get the call and he puts his head down, he doesn't keep fighting. He doesn't get more upset. I'm upset. I'm sitting here with the clipboard watching the game. I'm not happy about it.
You're upset that he's upset.
No, he's not upset. Get fired up. We're playing basketball here.
Splits the pair, does Jaquan Jones. 5-2, Firestone in the lead here, almost 3 minutes in. Williams with the drive, and that's going to be a charge. Nice job.
Yeah, and that's what Miles Kirk brings to the game.
He got himself set.
He's always been kind of a feisty, good defensive player, a lot of energy, and he makes smart plays, a high IQ. And right there you saw the same thing again.
That could have been Fisher's second foul. Luckily they're letting him play, but they're going to get a foul on Brady, kind of a chintzy one the other end, as he kind of got Kennerly a little bit with the body.
There's a lot of fouls for this Ellet starting 5 here, not even halfway through the first quarter. We want to slow it down a little bit and maybe play a little softer defensively.
Kennerly, no rotation on that one. The knuckleball off the back iron.
I was playing today, Joe. What do you think of this? Maybe probably not at the high school level, but definitely at lower levels than that. What if you try and bank every 3 throw in? No one does that.
Maybe not the angle, but bad shooters do it on accident all the time.
Well, here's the thing. If you try and bank it in, this is my thought process. This is why I have too much time, Joe. But if you try and bank it in and you try and hit that square, it's probably going to go in. And if it doesn't, it's going to have a funky bounce. And given how you have to set up and wait for the ball to hit the rim, I think it gives you an advantage rebounding.
Long shot by Kennerly, no good. Fisher breaks down his first board. We'll go back the other way.
Good drive by Fisher here. Puts it up and in. Three-point play.
Nice job of using his body to get it up and good by Jake Fisher. They needed a basket bad
and he had that little hesitation step that as a defender you're caught. Do you jump or do you stay there and possibly let him get it up? Well, he was kind of in between. He didn't quite jump, but he didn't stay on the floor, and Fisher made him pay.
Fisher knocks down the conventional three-point play to cut it to 1. Number 41, Julian Freeman, checks in as he'll replace Brayon Brady, who sits down with 2 points and a rebound. Diamond pressure shown by Ellet. Firestone breaks it nicely. Kennerly on the other end, up but can't get it to go. Fisher fights for the rebound. It's going to go off him. It'll stay with the Falcons.
And that was great defense by Jake Williams there. Good pressure, but didn't come across to get any fouls, but gave Kennerly some pressure so he couldn't make the basket.
Kennerly gets the rebound, gets it up and good. Always around the basketball, Evan Kennerly. He now has 5, 8-5 lead for the Falcons. They stay in that 2-3 zone. Inside out we go, and sloppy with the ball on the other side was Deontay Williams, and it goes off of his shin. Third turnover of the ball game for the Orangemen. Long pass. Firestone doing a great job against the pressure thus far. Lewis stop and pop from 17, and it's good.
And good, walked right into it, took the shot, had a little pressure going up with it. It's kind of a tight space, but didn't affect his shot at all.
Firestone coming out here strong in the first quarter on the road. Fisher open for 3, that's way off.
Oh, that's ugly.
Lewis with the rebound. They're gonna come back the other way. Good hands by Javante Ray to knock it out of bounds. Firestone will gladly pack in that zone, Dave, as long as they won't make outside shots, they'll gladly pack it in. Kennerly short arms that one.
They had a substitution bringing a little size in.
Right. Another offensive rebound, and
A.J. Guerrieri came in.
Yeah, Guerrieri checking in as they go with the 2 bigs.
Now turnover.
And Firestone winning all those 50-50 balls right now. They seem to be just the quicker team to the basketball here early on.
Big man's gonna shoot it.
Yeah, he's playing. He's big, but he's playing on the wing. Kennerly back the other way. Nice stutter step up, and no, they get Kennerly with the foot shuffle. Traveling violation. 3 turnovers now each way. Breon Brady going to check back into the ball game, and he's going to replace
Allen didn't go real
Jake
big.
Williams.
Twin Towers, like.
Well, they're going to go big on the perimeter.
Yep.
And big inside. Looks like Guerreri is a 3-point bomber. First time he touched it, he fired up. He had a good look. And like I said, Firestone going to pack it in as much as they can. Nice high-low there. Great look by Brady off of the set play.
Almost waited, I think, a little too long to shoot it.
Yeah,
Almost
Guerreri looked like he was
contact.
waiting for contact, yeah.
And if he would have gone up stronger right away, I think he still would have got the contact, but made the basket.
I'm guilty of that as a player sometimes, where when you're going good, you don't look for contact. Just you find it naturally. Sometimes you look for that contact and you make a play tougher than it is. Line drives that one off the back iron.
Well, that's funny. The last time I played, I think I made baskets. I never got fouled. I felt like I got fouled, but I never got any N1 calls or anything.
Senior Chase Papagic in for Firestone. And the freshman misses both.
See, if he had banked that in,
I'm sure you're going to start doing that.
I'm just wondering, because I did a rec league where, I'm officiating now. I did a rec league where the kids shot underhand, mostly as a joke, but good block.
2 blocks on that to turn it back over. Go the other way. Firestone doing a great job of cutting off the driving lanes of Ellet in this first quarter.
Trying to make them shoot outside. They don't have great shooting out there. Oh, boy.
Shot no good. Second one no good. Both Freeman and Guerreri had a chance. Can't get it to go. Ellet's been stuck on 5 for about 3 minutes. They trail by 5. Deep three-pointer is short.
Yeah, you let him shoot that all day.
Rebound goes.
Ooh, they got a call there.
Oh, they did. Firestone with a lead, but really been sloppy with the basketball last couple possessions. Chance to extend this thing, and they haven't done it.
Low shooting percentage for the Orangemen so far. These are new jerseys, though, right? Is it just me?
Yeah, they're missing the blue.
Well, I'm looking at the shorts. I was like, those are new shorts.
Yeah.
Those aren't last season shorts. But they got new jerseys for the football team, too.
Brady
There's
left
Brady.
hands it in and out. How did that not go down? Papagic with the rebound. One and done for the Orangemen on the offensive end. Kennerly with a little bit of a chicken wing, no call.
I do like Kennerly's shoes, though. It looks sweet.
Stop and pop. The cold shooting continues. Another block for Guerreri. But second shots galore for the Falcons.
Back into Brady. Outside. 3 ball. Not there.
Wow,
Gets his
does he get
rebound.
up. Man,
Hanged in the air. That was pretty stuff by
quick
Williams.
springs. Deontay Williams with the stick back. Sees second shot opportunities. Both teams playing like this is their only game this week. A lot of games canceled on Tuesday because of the weather in the area. There's a three-pointer on the other side. Jaquan Jones now has 4.
Yeah, and a quick shot. Really kind of got the ball to him. I think they were expecting to swing it, and he shot it there. They're going to try and hold for this last shot.
Got to get going here. They get a good look, and they answer with the 3.
He had a same one there a little earlier, and it wasn't close.
And that one passed the buzzer, but Deontay Williams with 5 straight points cuts the lead. After 1, it's the Firestone Falcons 13 and the Ellet Orangemen 10.
And City Series basketball right here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools, offering a free lunch for every elementary student and a free breakfast for every student. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com.
Firestone doing a great job, Dave, in that first quarter on the offensive glass. 5 of their 9 rebounds of the offensive variety They did turn it over late in that first quarter several times, kind of kept Ellet around when they were really shooting cold. And Deontay Williams with 5 points in the last 30 seconds of the first quarter to kind of get Ellet back in this ball game.
Well, and I think they have survived a bad shooting quarter altogether. They had a lot of fouls, weren't effective, weren't efficient, and then right at the end there, Williams got 2 baskets off that offensive rebound, and that 3 actually I think is going to help him a lot. Being down just 1 basket here going into the second quarter is a nice spot for them when really they didn't play well at all. On the other side, though, the Falcons, they want to keep getting Kennerly a little more involved, I think. He's kind of made his own basket, kind of one-on-one on that other side of the court. But I want to see a little more movement. They haven't been able to get a lot of sets kind of going because of this high half-court press.
You got to get somebody in the high post. That's where you flatten out this zone, keep them honest, and they get it to Kennerly. Stop and pop. Again, no rotation on that shot by Kennerly. He looks like he's kind of short-arming it a little bit today. About 2 for 6 right now from the floor.
And you're kind of seeing it. You can't be a jump shooting mid-range team all game. You got to have someone that's going to bang inside a little bit, post up. And we haven't seen 1 post up yet from the Falcons.
No, they have settled for jump shots, that's for sure. Number 13, Maurice Mackey into the ball game now.
Against the zone, they're putting Brady up top.
They're going to get a moving screen on the freshman Guerreri. He tried to get a pick on, just didn't quite get set.
That's a point of emphasis this year. The moving screens by the Ohio Athletic Association and the hand checks is another big one. You'll see a lot of that this season.
That's a big rule also at the college level.
Yep.
So I get called for one of those a game. I would in high school. It must have been back. Turnover.
Hello, wrong way.
Nice give and go, and then they give it to the usher, which that's not by design. Mackey, a little slippery on that one as it goes out of bounds. Nice looking break, maybe 1 too many passes.
On a fast break like that, whenever you have numbers, as a coach and as a player, you have to score. You can't give a turnover. You can't miss. You really shouldn't be missing shots. I mean, missing shots is better. On a fast break with numbers, you have to score. You have every advantage to do that.
Another turnover by the Falcons.
I got him for 5.
Yep.
5 turnovers here in the game so far. A little different look here with Williams out. The ball's going to go, with Fisher out, the ball's going to Williams up top.
Firestone now extending the pressure a little bit more. That's poked out from behind. Another turnover for the Orangemen. Ball goes the other way. Stop.
Good block.
Ellet with a lot of blocks in this ball game. Rebound taken down by Williams.
If there's a loose ball, Williams is going to get there before you. I'm just saying.
Spin move. Rejected by Kennerly. He said, Coming back the other way. Pass into too much traffic. Tyrell Allen tried to really thread the needle.
No.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know. So on that possession, you have 2 point-blank shots, and you got nothing.
They were both easy, both misses.
Williams, buddy, that's practice stuff. That isn't game stuff.
You can't miss that when you're down.
And he wasn't close. It wasn't close. Who scored there?
I don't know. Who did score there?
Kennerly?
I think so.
I don't know. I was so infatuated looking at Williams as he missed the dunk. You can just feel the silliness in the air now. I don't know. I'm going to have to look at halftime. I really don't know. It was either him or Jones.
Nice inside out. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Miles Kirk. Firestone back the other way.
Nice behind the back. Brings it out.
Nice ball fake.
In the
extra
corner.
Pass.
Wow,
Long, but Miles Kirk on the board. Can't get it to go. There is a lid on both ends right now. A lot of missed layups, too, early on.
Well, Kirk didn't set his feet. Just kind of tried to put it back up there. He's got a tough job against Brady. Wow.
Nice job of Brady creating space without pushing off.
Brady, he's a lot bigger and better than you are, Kirk. I'm not giving any bad props. I like him as a player, but you could see as soon as he got that ball down low,
And he's giving up about 5 inches there. Yeah,
5 inches and about 5 cheeseburgers.
the problem is where you let him catch it. You let him catch it that low, there's not much you could do except make him make 2 foul shots.
And I think he's done well by keeping him up top, trying to make him shoot that jump shot. And I think he's got the strength in his legs to keep him out of the box, but you're right, he did catch it too close to the basket.
Back to the press off the made foul shot as Ellet cuts it to 2. Numbers the other way. Nice job, and that's what you got to do. Attack the big fella. He got a lot of ball, but a lot of body. And Raybon Lewis will go to the line to shoot 2. You'd have called that a foul. Come on.
He did go straight up. I don't think he came up. I'm just not sure if he had the position first.
Missed free throw. We've had a lot of missed layups and free throws. Brady off the mark there. Or Lewis off the mark. Check that. Firestone now 2 for 5 from the line. Make that 3 for 6 with the friendly bounce. Firestone back on top. 16-13. Jake Fisher back in for the Orangemen. Joined by Maurice Mackey.
Good job,
Javante Ray.
Zone. Yeah.
Yep. Blocking foul called as Williams keeps trying to attack.
That's Kirk's second now.
3rd, I believe.
You got 3?
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Up top. Scoreboard. A lot of passes in traffic by the Orangemen. Good block there. Still got it up. Fisher with the rebound. Throws it in and out. It's good defense there.
That's over the back. Nice save by Mackey. Just no finishing in the first half. We have a 3 ball on the other end. Maurice Mackey on the board, and we're tied up. Kennerly back in and right to the hole, kind of forces that one up a little bit. Fisher can't get it. On the floor, short arm. Fisher does get it this time. Kendall Allen couldn't get it to go, and Ellet back the other way.
Oh, nice step move, comes through.
Wanted the goaltend, but soaring above was Raybon Lewis.
Great move by Kennerly on the spin.
Somehow got in there and got it good. Firestone back up. We're inside 4 minutes now in this second quarter. 18-16 Falcons.
So they don't have the size, but Jones able to get up and block that one. Got 4 blocks in the game so far.
Deep three-pointer is off the mark. Kennerly with a shirt grab, no call. And he's coming the other way. Somebody got to stop ball.
Yeah.
If Fisher goes down there, he probably gets the charge call.
He moved. That's the problem.
And he didn't move much, but he turned that body because Kennerly was shifty enough.
He wasn't straight onto the ball. He was kind of at an angle. So when he hit the shoulder, he kind of tried to sell it and kind of step back instead of popping back.
Right.
Good call.
Kennerly to the line to shoot 2.
Fisher's second.
Coach Fisher telling his team, you got to stop ball in that situation.
Well, and really, you just got to stop Kennerly.
Chase Papagic back into the ball game for Firestone.
I would let any of these guys shoot. I mean, you got the size against him. Let him shoot straight up. But Kennerly's the difference maker.
Another one for Kennerly is good.
Nice first half here. 9 points.
Kind of doing it quietly. He's taking a more active role. He goes back out of the ball game for a quick blow.
You see, now if you're the Orangemen, you got to make a little run.
Firestone definitely stepping up the pressure in that half-court 2-3 zone a little bit more.
Oh, Orangemen kind of playing more like a outside of Brady, a little more finesse, especially when you see AJ come on in there.
Nice hands on the steal, and that time Freeman gets it up, gathers himself, and puts it in. Cut to 2. Now the pressure doing a good job, and that one's off of Ellet, but that's where they want the ball inbounded, Dave.
With Ray and Furman, they have a nice back court, and Williams. Those 3 guards, They're so quick to the basket, aggressive, hands out, and the quick feet is what's keeping them out of foul trouble. They can poke it and get out of the way where they're playing great defense.
And there's the pressure, causes another turnover. And there's been many a year that we've done games where Ellet has just not had the personnel to give full court pressure. They have the horses now. They have depth and they have guards with length and speed. They can extend you 94 feet. Chance to tie or take the lead here for the Orangemen.
Trying to come across that zone as they come hard to one side. They're trying to cross the ball over. There it is.
Got to go up a little bit stronger there, but he does get the call. He was floating. They've done a nice job on Williams, who can get going and score points in a hurry.
Allen with his first foul.
Can't get the first one to go.
The next one's going to be in the bonus for the Orangemen.
Senior Jake Williams splits the pair and cuts the lead back to one. More full court pressure by the Orangemen. Almost stolen, now numbers on the other side. Nice job finding the trailer. Can't get it to go as Kennerly. Rebound brought down by Andre Simmons into the ball game for the first time.
They got lucky because Williams.
Quick release by DeVoris Allen.
Williams came up too high, and he wasn't that back anchor of that zone. I'm sorry, of the press.
Second shots and loose balls is why the Falcons have the lead in this one.
That's a tough pass.
No angle to make it. He gets his rebound, gets up, man, gets hammered, no call. Raybon Lewis with the rebound. 2-on-1 the other way.
Oh,
Nice
great job
block
by Fisher.
Great job of avoiding the foul. He has 2 fouls in the ball game, and he was the last line of defense again.
Well,
they're going to get him out of there.
He brought
now.
the ball away from him, but he brought it kind of behind his head, and that's where he was able to hit it out.
Oh, that's an offensive foul.
Yep.
I don't think they're going to call it. Oh, my
not
goodness.
Offensive.
It was.
He started with his hand on him. Hand check. And he called it to the ref. That's a foul.
You didn't see him throw the chicken, extend the chicken wing?
I did. I also saw his body move while he was in the air, getting pushed from behind.
That's the first call.
Yeah. So you call that first one.
Kennerly going to go to the line to shoot 1 plus the bonus. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Jake Williams.
Oh, that's off. What are we doing here? All right. Agree to disagree.
Everything's an adventure so far. Inside 2 minutes first half. Both teams played pretty much exclusively 2-3. That's a nice overplay and a turnover. A little lazy on that pass.
Oh, get him the ball. Too much dribbling in the backcourt. Kennerly wants the ball now. He's got to go get it, though. It's from behind.
Block shot.
Good jump.
Jump ball, and it will go to the Orangemen.
See, I like this setup better. I like having Williams up top. As much as I like Fisher, one, he's hit a couple threes, but that drive to the basket, and he's going to rotate back around. That's where he's great at.
Good ball movement, can't get it to go. Kennerly now on the break. Nice stutter step, and he goes coast to coast. Nobody stops him on that one.
Found the seams, waited for kind of the weight to shift of his opponent, and goes the other direction for the finger roll.
Wow, that one, nice save there.
Great rip. They're going hard after these blocks.
Yeah, but then no one's there to rebound. Andre Simmons will take the easy 2. Biggest lead of the night now for the Falcons, up 7. Ellet not getting back on defense and turning the ball over too much. They've turned it over 10 times here in the first half.
Jones with a block and a steal so far this first half. Quick hands. But Ellet's really coming at it. A good block there again by the Falcons. Block
Another
again.
block.
We got 10 seconds, though.
Nice job by Simmons. He's been all over the
Can
place.
we find Kennerly? There he is. That's a bad pass, though. Oh, hello. I got a souvenir.
Man, that is definitely a foul, and they get it with 0.6 seconds, which is not a bad foul because they had one to give. They're going to bring Brady back
Allen,
in.
Why are you giving a bounce pass through a sea of Orangemen players? That's not good basketball.
You mean if you're Firestone?
No, down here last possession. Allen tried to give a bounce pass to Kennerly. So you go to the basket.
They're going to have Fisher.
You got to put it up top.
Fisher, the quarterback, is going to trigger this one
This is no
inbounds.
good.
Lob to Brady.
And we're over.
Nothing doing.
This isn't blue chips, folks.
And after one half of basketball, it is the Firestone Falcons 26 and the Ellet Orangemen 19. We'll be back with first half statistics and second half action here on APS 15. Welcome back here as we get ready to start the second half. It's the Orangemen trailing here at home against the Falcons. Firestone 26, Ellet 19 at the half. Dave Schick with some first half statistics.
Yeah, Evan Kennerly, leading scorer for the Falcons. No big surprise there with 13 points and 3 rebounds. Other big scorers for him is Jaquan Jones with 4 points, 2 rebounds. Raybon Lewis, 3 points, 4 rebounds. So not a lot of scoring on their end. 9 turnovers so far. Been much more consistent, 13 points in each quarter. On the other side for the Orangemen, kind of a lack of scoring on their side. Only one quarter. Last quarter, only 9 points were scored. Their biggest scorer, Deontay Williams, with 5 points and 3 rebounds. You got Jake Fisher with 3 points and 3 rebounds. Just not a lot of great shooting. And Brayan Brady with 5 points, just 1 rebound for the big man underneath. But just need some more scoring if they want to get back in this one.
Second half underway. Lewis, Jones, Allen, Kirk, and Kennerly for the Falcons. Kirk shoots that jumper. Man, have we seen a lot of block shots today.
Decidedly bigger for the Orangemen to come out of the second line.
The Orangemen going big. They're going with Guerreri to start the second half along with Brayan Brady inside. And nice job by Kirk just to get it up there.
That was crafty.
Williams,
I like that.
I don't know how it didn't go in. Williams with the rebound. They're going with Williams,
That was like
Brady, and also Fisher and Deontay Williams in the front court, Jake Williams in the back court. Guerreri, the one change as they go a little bit bigger here to start the second half, try to get something going.
I think if you're the Orangemen, this is a decided reason to go bigger is you need better rebounding overall. You had a lot of missed shots, but not a lot of second chances. See, look, a set play, trying to go into Brady, not there. Coming across the other side.
Good look. Brady gets the offensive rebound, kick back. Ellet finally gets one to go. Deontay Williams with his second 3 ball, 8 points. He leads the Orangemen in scoring right now. Cuts it to 4.
And they've
the
come
Orangemen
off
with a change here. They're going to go a little bit more of a flatter 2-3 look. Kennerly can't get it to go. Fisher
not
with
pressing
rebound.
as much as we saw before.
They look like they're packing it in.
Oh, almost hit that other one right in front of our cameras here.
Steal. Kennerly the other way with the right hand, can't get it to go. Nice rebound and follow-up. Raybon Lewis doing the dirty work. 5 points and 5 boards for Lewis. Again, Firestone beating them down the floor off the turnover. Scrappy points and points off of turnovers is why the Falcons are where they are, and that's up 6 here in the third quarter.
I like them on this zone, keeping Kennerly up top with his length. Really changes the passing lanes.
Fisher gets the loose ball. He's going to go to the hole, stop and pop, uses the glass. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Fisher has been scrappy and opportunistic. He's going to have a chance.
That's a tough call for the Falcons as Kirk gets his 4th foul. I didn't really see him near the play. I mean, I was kind of blocked here, so he's coming out, that's for sure.
They're going to go smaller now as they'll bring in Kyrell Allen.
And that's a tough thing for them. With a foul early here in the third, you're done till the end of the 4th.
Fisher gets 2 for 2 to go in the second half there. Cuts the lead to 4. Backdoor cut. They're going to call it tipped out of bounds off of Fisher's thumb. Nail.
Still a bad pass. You just got a break. It's still a bad pass. A bullet pass from the top end of the post.
Talk about passing angles and just not the good angle to make that pass. Nice stop and pop there, DeVoris Allen.
It was a little bit of a floater.
I'm watching the Chris Paul and Tony Parkers. They're experts of the floater.
I think Tony Parker, as we were talking, I think that floater's going to extend his career probably. Great block right in front of our camera here by Kennerly.
Nice job.
Probably going to extend his career another 4 years. Because he's not a great shooter, but that floater makes him a good shooter.
A lot of contact there. Going to go out of bounds. Ellet going to retain possession.
Yeah. And that's kind of one of those no calls. You could have given the foul to Kennerly coming over top.
Right.
Because the ball went out off his shoe of Williams. But just gave him the out of bounds call instead of picking up the extra foul and the team foul.
That's going to be the trip there on Lewis.
That's his first.
If Firestone can hold on here, it'd be a big win on the road. These are definitely two top-tier type teams in the City Series this year. Booked will probably the slight favorite. These two guys coming in next. A little bit younger East squad would probably be in the middle of the pack.
Yeah.
Nice move by Guerreri. You can see Guerreri has the moves, but again, just a freshman. The strength not quite there yet, but he's
the strength not there, and kind of the speed. A good move, but it needs to be almost at twice the speed here at the varsity level.
Well, you know,
for you to get a good shot up.
You know what they say, the game has to slow down for you. It doesn't mean you play it slower. It just means things open up quicker and are easier to see. Firestone doing a real nice job getting in passing lanes. Not a lot of easy looks for the Orangemen. They gotta get it. They gotta get it into the seams of this zone and draw a double team.
It looks like they're trying to get Brady posted up.
Yeah, he's got to sit down and post up there instead of floating away. Does get the call.
He keeps floating up too high.
Right, he's just got to sit. He's open.
Well,
and if he's not, he's got to push his way to get open on that block.
Great pass underneath by Fisher as it goes to Williams for his two. Great
I'd like
cut.
to get him going. Yeah, great look by Fisher. We go the other way, and Kennerly going to draw the foul. Seems like even though he's not shooting well, he gets to the line enough, and when they need him to, too.
And that's good patience by him to come through, goes into the big men of the Orangemen, creates contact, and almost kind of glided there. It didn't seem like he put a lot of effort into it to get that spot, but he did. Gets the first.
Southpaw knocks down his first point of the third quarter. Second one up is good as well. Firestone back up by 6, 32-26. I know I'm going to jinx it, but still no timeouts taken in the entire ball game. Jake Williams starting to get going. You know he can explode.
Oh, he had the good cut last time, and that one, finally a good cut to the seam. Kennerly had another good cut.
Wow, a lot of contact. Bodies flying everywhere. Ellet with numbers the other way.
Might have called the foul on that one for
Williams in the corner. Drills his third three. And there's a timeout. I knew I'd jinx it. Sorry, Peter.
Well, here's the thing. As Kennerly went to the basket last time down for the Falcons, not sure he was given enough time to land because you saw him fall right over as he had Gorelli right there to tangle up his feet. Could have called the foul. It would have been a little late, but that's why it would have been, is he didn't have any space to land.
Now timeout taken by the Falcons. That three-pointer by Williams cuts it to a one-point ball game.
Want to let you know that City Series basketball right here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools. Online at akronschools.com. Akron Public Schools, the smart choice. akronschools.com, also where tonight's highlights will be of tonight's game. If you're an Orangemen fan or Falcons fan, want to log on, and you can see our Sports Center version of Joe and I's broadcast of tonight.
Da-da-da.
A lot of other good events on there. It's so funny. Like when you were in high school, that's all you watched. Like I couldn't leave the house till I watched Sports Center, because you get to school and everybody's seen the highlights. Did you see that? Did you see that?
But now it's on
your phone
all the time. Yeah. And it used to be on at like 6 and like the news, but now you can watch it.
It just keeps running.
Yeah, and if it's not, it's on a different station.
This is what I don't understand, though. I know they have like different broadcasts, but why? When we were, they had like the same broadcast for 5 hours. Like if you saw one, you saw them all, and it kind of made sense. Now they're like, hey, we have this same story, but it's a little different.
Nice drive and score by Raybon Lewis. Yeah, now you can get the LA, you get the New York version, or the classic Bristol.
It just makes no sense. One version for the entire East Coast would probably be fine.
Ellet's pretty much stayed with this lineup in the third quarter.
Oh, great move. Got his elbow hooked.
Yep.
You were done once that elbow turned.
Good patience to find him.
And he's going to be the difference maker as they come up against the Griffins. That's going to be their main thing. That's something the Griffins don't have. If he can continue to work on that low post and be a factor down there, big rebounds, that could be their X factor.
Yeah, he had a pretty good ball game the first time they played. Just turnovers kind of did them in that one.
But he's just not a good rebounder so far in today's game.
They cannot keep Lewis off the boards. 3 shots again that time. Raybon Lewis is fouled by Jake Fisher. He'll shoot 2.
Well, and that was where Brady came out to the corner to try and contest the shot. Don't contest the shot. He's playing too slow. You ran past there, talked to the coaches, get back over there and get a rebound.
Well, you got to get guys on the backside to rebound too, and they're just not doing enough of that. Raybon Lewis, not an easy guy to keep off the glass anyway. Misses the first free throw.
He's got 7 points on the night. Substitutions coming in all over.
Yep, number 41, Julian Freeman into the ball game. Number 11, Javante Ray, as well as Maurice Mackey set to check in for the Orangemen.
Oh. This chair isn't comfortable, Joe.
Not giving us any cushion. No cushion. One shot here for Lewis. Try to split the pair. Oh, that one barely gets the rim. Williams with the rebound. Ellet with a chance to take the lead.
He didn't think about it. They've had a good third quarter here. Make up some points. They're 1 point away, but haven't led yet.
Right there, he's open.
Haven't led till the beginning of the first quarter.
Right. Firestone's biggest lead was at the half of 7 points.
Yep.
Slowly, the Orangemen have trimmed into that.
Well, they've got better into their offensive sets. But now you don't have Brady in there, so you lose that low post presence.
There's a good offensive rebound and then blocked out of bounds.
And a better block.
But Ellet will keep the basketball.
Papajic?
Yes.
Did I say that right? I'm going to try and say it right.
I don't care how you say. He smacked that almost into the 200 level.
We're gonna bring Brady back in. That guy's tall. Oh, great find.
Great call off the bench to get him, and a nice seal by Brady gives the Orangemen the lead.
He gives that look like he's kind of lackadaisical. He kind of moved over there, and then he just turned quickly to be in the right position to get that ball.
Kennerly short on the jumper. Good rebound in traffic by Maurice Mackey. Orangemen with the ball and momentum. Mackey stop and pop for 3. It's long.
Should have sent it in.
Kennerly with the rebound. And it's knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Falcons. Much cleaner third quarter. Both teams really taking care of the basketball. Only 1 turnover apiece in this third quarter.
And I think Mackey should have looked for Furman underneath, because his man slided out on the pick to double team. Furman would have had open layup, turnover underneath.
Is that Mackey again? Mackey is getting after it. bad luck there on the Orangemen, as that was Mackey. Actually, Javante Ray getting in there with his hands as well, knocks it out of bounds. They're going to press. That means Brady will go back to the bench. 45.7 left in the third quarter.
The turnovers have kind of slowed a little bit here in the third.
Much cleaner third quarter. And as we say that,
now it's
little
not.
full court pressure.
They got 10.
The Orangemen definitely
12.
with the team with Big Mo right now.
And just kind of out executing right now. They've got 6 points on inbound plays. Oh, he's
One
open.
more.
Should give him the ball about 2 ticks further.
It's about a half second too late.
Yep.
That,
Nice drive into the arms.
That's where you jump stop and find the guy back outside. We go the other way, and Firestone converts. Jaquan Jones off of the block shot and turnover.
Get the lead back.
Go one shot if you're the Orangemen here. Inside 20 seconds in the third quarter, and Firestone's now the one extending their zone. Got to get somebody in that high post.
Not yet. And we got a timeout.
We're going to set up something here with 12.1 left in this third quarter of play. Coach Fisher takes a timeout here to try to set up this final shot of the third quarter.
City Series football right here in APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools, with student opportunities in visual arts, including drawing, painting, ceramic, sculpture, photography, and computer design. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com. All right, Peter, who you like? 1 point game going into the fourth. What do you think? Home team. Peter, pick the home team.
Well, they're definitely the team with momentum. The Falcons have the more prolific scorer.
17 points in the third quarter did the Orangemen get. It's a big quarter for them. It's only 2 points less than they got in the entire first half.
Will they continue? The key is, will they be able to contain Kennerly? Only 2 free throws in this third quarter. Deontay Williams leading the way for the Orangemen. He's got 11 points on 3 3-pointers. There's the high post. We said get it to that high post, didn't we? Williams goes hard to the rack and draws enough contact to get the whistle.
He's got 3 blocks. He's barely been in the game, Chase. Papa kick. Papa chicks. Papa. I don't know. Papa chicks. Chick. Probably Papa chick. Papa jick. Jick. Probably jick.
You remember when players used to stand on the other side of the.
Yeah.
I mean, right?
Well, here's the thing. The reason why they moved him out is because the other team was at a disadvantage on the lower spot because the rebound's going to come to that spot mostly.
Plus the rule that I hate, you can't enter the free throw lane until it hits the rim.
Yeah, that's another thing.
I don't like
that
rule.
What happened is that lowest position as Williams hit 2?
He split the pair and we're all tied.
They moved it up because you want to give the other team an advantage, and they were at a disadvantage. They'd have to try and undercut to get to that position.
Good defense, and Kennerly needed to shoot that one. After 3 quarters of play, where we started, all square here, 36 all between the Orangemen and the Falcons.
City Series basketball right here in APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools, offering the International Baccalaureate program at Firestone High School. It's a rigorous 2-year program designed to meet the highest academic standards for any high school student in the world. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com. That is the reason for the change to the free throw. But it's a good change, I think.
You would.
But if you go to my bank shot free throw strategy, I think it's going to help out a lot. It's going to bring that rebound farther out. You know what I'm saying, Peter? All I need is 2 big men and guys that can shoot 3 throws, banking it in.
That's a
I'm
strategy.
telling you, it's the new wave of coaching. You heard it here first.
How are they going to get the ball up the floor? I don't know, but that's the new strategy.
I haven't worked on that yet. I don't have a strategy for that. But I like my strategy of baking it in every time on free throws to get a rebounding advantage.
Fourth quarter, Miles Kirk back in.
And they have a team of all Tim Duncans.
Andre Simmons back in for the Falcons. Gave him a good spark in the first half. The Orangemen go with their lineup that they went with to start the second half. Williams thought about it from NBA range.
Stepped out.
Williams goes baseline, can't get it to go.
Oh, he stepped out right here.
Mr. Schick says he stepped out.
He stepped out.
And
that cheerleader saw it.
And they do give Firestone the basketball. All right, I was going to say, and they were giving them the basketball originally. Other official came in and did reverse the call, so a little bit of justice.
Hey, Miles Kirk, how's it going, buddy? 4 fouls in the first 2 quarters. You got 7 minutes. Don't foul anybody. That's my pep talk from the bench. We need you out there. Don't foul anybody.
Good hands by Guerreri as it's knocked out of bounds.
Great
Kennerly
find.
sneaks in. Oh, I was waiting for the whistle, didn't get it. Guerreri with the rebound. A lot of body contact there. Baseline is the call here. They're going to run them along that baseline with the screen. Nice job. Good closeout by Raybon Lewis. Fisher open for 3, can't get it to go. Raybon Lewis skies for the rebound. He's got 7. Kennerly back the other way. Can't get it to go. Raybon Lewis again once. Can't get it. Fisher with the rebound. Fisher coast to coast, and there's no possible way he could have made that shot, but he draws contact and gets it up there, and he'll get to shoot 2. And I think, buddy, we're going to get that on number 23, Jaquan Jones. That could have been Kirk's 5th.
Woo.
It was close.
You got lucky, Kirk. Come on, buddy. This team needs you out there. 36-36.
If you're the Orangemen, you got to find a way to get a body on Raybon Lewis, especially on the offensive glass. He's really hurt them.
Well, and Kennerly needs to get involved offensively. And he's getting denied the ball in the wing. I think maybe you post him up. Maybe you post him up at the free throw line and you let him back it in.
Fisher knocks it down. Number 33, Giselle Spear in for the Firestone Falcons here in crunch time.
Coach said he was going to play for sure.
He's also plays JV, so you can only play. You can play a combination of 5 in combination of 5 quarters between JV and varsity. Fisher with the steal, and that's got to be a foul on Lewis. Great overplay by Fisher and a big turnover. That'll send Fisher to the line to shoot 1 plus the bonus. He's
6 minutes in the bonus now. 3rd foul for Lewis.
Oh, in and out. Kirk with the rebound.
Kirk. There's my boy.
Nice step through by Lewis. Numbers the other way for the Falcons.
Oh.
Kennerly looks like he's rushing everything, doesn't he?
That was a wall. That's the problem.
That was out of bounds. Goodness.
No, he stepped up, threw it back in. No. Dude, take it to the rack.
Just looks like he's not following through, short arm and everything, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, the drive on the left side last possession, he ran into this thing called Brady, which is a pretty big, pretty big block. The other one there,
just a little too.
It's one of those things you just say, keep going to the hole, keep going to the hole. That's what I'd say.
Ellet with the ball in a 1-point lead. Looks like they might try to make Firestone come out a little bit.
Oh, great elbow again. Kennerly, good tip. Got the rebound for him.
Rebound to Spear. He's going to go the other way. Kennerly spots up again. Can't get it to go.
You're right. It does look short arm.
Just a little quick on those shots. He's been short. He's been flat all day.
It's like he's not following through.
Right. Stop and pop, no good. Kennerly battles for the rebound and grabs it. We're going to go back the other way. Firestone with a couple of stops here. They still trail by 1. Another chance to take the lead. We're inside 5 minutes, and they got to get a good shot here. Need a good possession.
Maybe get the ball into Kirk. Kennerly doing some directing out there. He knows they're a little stagnant, as you can see.
Definitely been a struggle for both of these offenses today, trying to grind out a tough City Series win. Spear for 3!
Off the bench. Hey, guys, you don't need to move. I got this.
Giselle Spear, his first shot of the ball game, drains it confidently. Gives the Falcons the lead back.
They needed that one for sure.
Oh, big basket by Spear.
Stagnant offense can use good shooting. Oh, great move.
Just nobody can finish.
Oh, boy.
Oh, he got to call something there. The beneficiary is
see here, you call it, you don't get the basket. If you let it play on, they still were able to get the fast break 3-on-1.
You got to call a foul on Fisher or Kennerly. And that's another steal for Fisher, and a bad sequence here for the Orangemen. Fisher hustles back, though, and causes the turnover. Orangemen might need a timeout here.
3 steals for Jones.
Ellet down 4 now. Momentum is slipped back here to the Falcons.
Big lead, 4 points. That's a jump. That is a jump. Good call.
That is a foul, Peter, on Kennerly. Oh, my goodness.
Got his hand on the ball.
If you officiate any of my games, I will get kicked out.
It's a good jump ball. Here's the thing. You're going to call the jump ball quick.
They're not calling much in this game, obviously. Nice block by Brady. Williams had the shot. He passed it up to go to the hole. You're not going to get that call in there.
Ooh.
Timeout.
Did not have possession to call a timeout.
Inside 3 minutes. Things have fallen apart here for the Orangemen. Only 1 point so far in this fourth quarter, but they only trail by 4. 41-37, the Falcons lead.
City Series basketball right here in APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools, offering open enrollment, which allows Akron students to transfer to other Akron schools for specialized studies. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com. Another thing diminishing Joe and I's friendship, given our
I thought you were going to say your capacity for reality. We need a radio show so we can argue.
Oh.
Have you ever heard of something called defensive position?
Yes. So you're telling me that Kennerly had?
So glad you're an official now. I can just.
That was a good call.
You're on the other team.
Now see, when they had the sequence where Fisher fouled him, he did foul him, but it's not to Firestone's advantage for me to call that foul when they still had a break of 2-zip up top.
How has Evan Kennerly played this game as physical as he's played it and not had a foul? You've been watching this game.
He could have had a foul.
He could have had
8
fouls too.
But here's the thing. I think he infected the fouls to Miles Kirk. It's like the flu on a basketball team. But Miles Kirk got the flu and Kennerly didn't. He's crafty. That's what it is.
Bottom line, somebody got to find a way to step up and get a basket here for the Orangemen.
He's got cool shoes too. It's hard to call him because he's got cool shoes.
Absolutely.
It looks like a highlighter just went all out on these two teams with those shoes. There he is.
Another turnover, and Kennerly gets another steal. The hand's really active inside. Usually get rewarded for throwing the ball in the post, but today you don't want to throw it in the post because there are a lot of active hands, and
he's got long arms.
Play. I mean, there's a lot of fouls, but they're letting him play, so you don't want to call it suddenly not let him play.
You can't call it tight now.
No.
If you're gonna call it tight, and I've been in those games where you're just calling.
Sailed.
You're just calling them.
Oh, I like letting guys
I did a middle school game. We had 5 players foul out.
Another turnover. Ellet
11.
doing the job on the defensive end. Got to find a way to get a basket. Maurice Mackey in the game. He provides some length offensively.
Javante Ray back in for the Orangemen. Haven't seen a lot of them today because they've been going big.
Yeah.
I like the rotation here by the Orangemen with this team. You got some speed and size that comes in. Now they kind of pushed Devontae Williams to the power forward.
They're going offense and defense here.
Yep.
They'll bring Ray back in for defense.
Oh, yeah, but I like the rotations that
they
they have so far they're using in today's game.
skip pass. Firestone doing a nice job. Mackey for three. It's short.
Hey, you're on the same team.
Brady gets it, can't get it to go. Yeah, he took that one from Williams, didn't he? But he will go to the line to shoot two.
No! Oh, no. Miles Kirk.
Hey, Kirk lasted a solid 6 minutes in
buddy.
the fourth quarter.
Played well. 3 rebounds. Should have had 2 points, but you missed a little scoop. It's okay.
While he was in, his team
Much love for you, buddy.
got the lead back. Brayon Brady with 9 points to the line to shoot two. Only 3 team fouls for Ellet, so they can afford to press and be really aggressive defensively. I got to think Ray's going to probably come in for Brady. If they make the second free throw, they'll have a chance to set up their press.
This makes me nervous. 4-point game. Oh.
Not the prettiest game, but definitely a close one throughout. Brady can't get that to go.
I didn't know Brady was left-handed too. It's like team lefty over here. What? What?
You've only been watching the game for 30 of the 32 minutes.
Well, to be honest, how many jump shots has the guy taken? He's taking one other jump shot.
Brady gets the second one to go, and that's a big one because not only does it cut it to 3, but it gives the Orangemen a chance to set up full court pressure.
He's taken one jump shot and about 6 back to the basket shots.
Full court man-to-man here. I thought they'd come out with that diamond trap. Turnover, though, it comes out effective.
Poked it from behind. How many times?
Williams going to have to just pull that.
Yeah, Williams, he fakes the shot.
He can rise up about
like
3 feet over your head with his hops.
If he would just, like, drive right away, he would be past them already. Like, don't fake the shot.
Didn't like the setup there. And
Williams.
My fault again, Peter, that these guys have saved their timeouts. They've been watching too many NBA. Something has to be done in the NBA with timeouts. It's ridiculous.
It should be.
Why do you get to inbound the ball like 10 feet from your basket after a score? That used to be like half court. Now it's all the way down at that hash, which is the 3-point line. You don't need but like 0.6 of a second to be able to set up a shot.
I've heard that, like, at the lower levels, like if you're up 15, like under 5 minutes, it's running clock until you get within 10.
Wow.
And what if they did that in high school? Just run the clock. Like you're down 15.
Games I wish they would run the clock.
Yeah. Just if you're down 20, starting the fourth quarter, we're running the clock the whole fourth quarter. Until you get within 10.
Well, let's reset things here. 41-38 is your score. The Falcons on top in our premier coverage of our opening night here in 2014 City Series basketball action.
Do we have standard coverage?
No.
If we're premier coverage. What's standard
premier
coverage?
Premier and premium. No, we don't bother with standard.
I'm just wondering. I wonder, is everything else?
Opening night is the premiere, you know?
Oh. I thought it was premiere
like the pilot episode.
I don't know. It can't be pilot because
the pilot. We might not be back.
Like everything else Ryan does, that's standard. But ours, it's premium. Why? Because we like you. Jake Fisher. I think Jake Fisher's a good student. He looks like he's a good student.
Yeah. They find nice job, patience on the inbounds. Big basket by Jake Williams.
8 points under the key like that on inbounds plays.
Cuts it to 1. Remember, Orangemen with 3 fouls to give. 1:15 left. They can overplay and be aggressive. Now they take 1 right there. I'd rather see a trap out of that, but actually he's going to get his defense back in.
I don't like it.
Going to come back with Freeman, Mackey, and Ray are the Orangemen.
It just, to come across his arm, at least go for a steal. And then if you get called, you had a chance to possibly get it.
Gave him a chance to get their defensive lineup in. See if it pays off. They're going to try to trap.
It's a lot of work to get it over.
Oh, Spear takes a quick shot. Ill-advised.
I'm going to shoot this.
Jake Williams gets the rebound. Oh, my God. Off of the backboard. They do get it across the timeline, barely.
That's out.
41-40, inside 50 seconds. The Orangeman with, he had the shot.
Dude, stop faking the shot. Either shoot it or drive to the basket.
Are they going to take it down here and take one shot? They might do it. The Orangemen call timeout. 37 seconds left. Firestone hanging on here in the fourth quarter where we've seen very little scoring.
City Series basketball right here in APS 15, supported by Akron Public School Career Education Department, where students can choose from 30 different career education programs. For more information, visit apscareers.com.
This one's went pretty quick here. It could be headed for the vaunted overtime.
It's tough to get overtime here.
Who do you go to, Dave, if you're the Orangeman here?
I think you have to stay with Deontay Williams. You get him the ball up top, and I think you let him try and do some one-on-one. One, he shot the ball well. He's hit 3 threes.
Do you
2,
want to dribble through the zone? No.
I think you get everybody out, and you hope that he can get in, because even if you give those guys crashing, like if he drives, stops, and then everyone's crashing in, I like that play.
I like penetration with Fisher.
Okay.
And the kick out to Williams or the dump in to Brady. Or I like looking to try to get the ball to Jake Williams right now because he can slash for you as well.
I like that too. I don't like Fisher's had a couple turnovers last couple possessions.
What do you think
when
Firestone's going to do defensively?
I just like
2-3, you think?
Well, you kind of had a preview of that.
Yeah, the entire game.
Well, I mean, you can hold, and you make him shoot a jump shot here.
Do you go quick here? Yes, you do.
No.
Oh, my goodness, they called him for
He traveled.
I thought he was going to call that, and then I thought maybe he was going to get the bailout and say no travel, no and one, maybe the call on the floor.
No, I like the call.
Again, there's been that much contact all game.
Yeah, so you can't
there
change
was contact.
But he took a lot of steps. If he would have went up, I think he would have got the call for the contact.
You got a trap right here. Don't take
that's
the foul.
trouble. Yeah.
Okay, they did get that one. On number 41, Freeman, only the 5th team foul. Still got another one to give.
That's tough, though, when you got to make that call there. Because no one here is going to like that call.
41-40, and Firestone has
you got an
had
inbound down
problems
here.
On occasion getting the ball in bounds, and this is a tough spot, not a conventional spot.
Be aware, because the ball is coming at you.
Right here. Good trap by the Orangemen.
Another good trap, and a tip. Ooh.
They're going to get a foul. Maurice Mackey on the arm.
I didn't see it on the arm.
Still now in the bonus, so they're going to have to inbound it one more time.
All 3 coaches instructing.
Which one do I look at?
No, you.
The one in the middle.
The guy with the ball.
41-40, Firestone.
Ooh, I like this substitution, bringing in Furman on the ball. That's a lot of length. They're trying to trap. Oh, should have trapped him on the sideline.
Oh,
Fisher gets it.
Pocket. Up and good. 14 seconds left in timeout, Firestone, as the overplay by Fisher picks the pocket, and the Orangemen fans are going nuts.
And Furman, I really thought he should have came over to trap on the sidelines. When he went that way, he started coming off, only to see him come back. He trapped him again, and it made him hesitate enough for Fisher to come on the other side.
And the Orangemen, the benefit of no whistle there. Again, a little bit of contact, but letting it go. And actually, Fisher played great. We were talking about position defense. He got there with his feet, and actually a little bit of a push-off before the steal by Firestone, but Fisher just picks the pocket and finishes. And now what do you do if you're the Falcons?
Well, and you saw the problem inbounding the ball that they had earlier. They had to do it 3 times just to get it there.
Do the Orangemen, now with no fouls to give, continue to bring pressure, or do they drop back into their zone defense? You got to think Firestone has to have something set up for Kennerly here.
Well, you're up, so you don't want to give up breaking the press. But I kind of like the press because they've had problems trying to break it. But it doesn't look like they're going to do it. I can understand why. Here, I would probably, yeah, that's, I think, a good call. They're going to pick him up 3-quarter press.
Pressure, yep, just to make him pick it up right here. Here we go. Inside 12 seconds. Firestone bringing it down. Drive on the baseline. Jumper is up, and it's short. Breon Brady with the rebound. And timeout called immediately.
And I think Jones just should have shot it. When he caught it, catch and shoot.
And DeVoris,
I think he thought about it. He took that.
He took that shot at it too.
Yep.
Breon Brady was strong on that rebound. And now the Orangemen going to have to get the ball inbounds. Only 1.8 seconds remaining. Surprised that Kennerly didn't touch it there?
Yes and no.
I think a good job by the Orangemen defense. I think they looked for him.
You know he's the main focal point. They're going to make someone else shoot it. But he hasn't really shot that well tonight anyway.
No field goals, 2 foul shots, and that's it in the second half.
Now, I wouldn't have been against him inbounding the ball. So he comes up with the ball in his hand and look for the double team, but that didn't happen.
Don't forget at the end of this one, Dave Schick will pick a career education player of the game. The Orangemen get it inbounds to Fisher, and they'll call a timeout. 0.3 seconds left.
No timeout, a foul. Timeout, Fisher will go shooting just one.
1-1 left.
Yeah.
And what are we waiting for here?
He was fouled, so he's going to shoot this. I don't believe so.
No.
But
everybody else did.
What's the look here? No, they're not going to bring anybody down. Because they have to come the length of the floor.
Really, you want to make.
I don't like this though. I want to rebound though because I want to press. Like I'd have everybody at the 3-point line.
You want to make the first. You want to miss the second because they don't have a time to get it off.
You're going to have to catch and shoot anyway. So I would have brought people in.
Fisher misses it, and it doesn't matter.
And he should have shot it. Ouch. All right, well, at the end of this one,
how about that? The Orangemen steal this one, literally and figuratively, as Jake Fisher picks the pocket with 30 seconds left, goes in for the go-ahead layup, and a come-from-behind victory in which they had to grind it out. They defeat the Firestone Falcons by a score of 42-41. Both teams shot the ball poorly, played hard defense. It was a sloppy, hard-fought, poorly shot game, but the Orangemen come out on top and steal the victory here at home. Are you ready, partner?
I'm ready, yeah. The Falcons coming in. Evan Kennerly with 13 points in the first half, 2 points in the second half, finishes with 15 points, 5 boards. Raybon Lewis, 7 points, 8 rebounds. And let's see, Jones with 6 points, 2 blocks, 4 steals, and 2 rebounds. Allen with 6 points. And not a tough one not to get Kennerly even the ball, only 2 points in the second half. For the winners here, Brady with 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks. Jake Williams with 8 points, a lot in the second half there, and he had 5 rebounds. Deontay Williams with 11 points, 3 rebounds, and our career education player of the game, Jake Fisher, 8 points, 5 rebounds, and had the steal at the end to seal the deal. You can't do anything that. And this is what I'd say too, at this level, and I know he's a senior, to make the steal, to go down and make that layup is a lot tougher than you think it is.
He's played in a lot of big games, being a 3-year starter at quarterback and now a couple-year starter in basketball. A lot of seasoning under the belt, makes the big play here. Big City Series win in a game where they didn't play very well but found a way to win. Congratulations to the Orangemen as they go to 8-1 overall. The loss drops Dave Milo's Firestone team to 5-4. Stay with us throughout the year. We have plenty of coverage. Our next game will be up at North High School, I believe, with Garfield going up there on the road to take on the North Vikings. I want to thank everyone that makes this possible. For Ryan Dumont, got to give a shout out in the new year to Jim Morgan, and for Peter George that brings you all the beautiful footage, and for the beautiful voice of Dave Schick, I'm Joe Pacansky. We'll see you next time.